You can definitely put that out on the channel as its own little clip.
Fuck yeah. Clip it.
Easter
Sunday. Sunday. Live.
the Lord will rise.
Dinner. Dinner.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So much fun stuff.
With a special Easter Sunday service.
Oh, it's a special Easter Sunday service, yes.
Join us.
There we go.
Or burn in hell.
Because that's metal. There's a song about that.
There's a song about that. It's an Easter
Fuck
song.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or burn in hell.
Dude, I can't believe it. It's been
Fuck
like
yeah, dog.
4 freaking decades, or is it 3 decades? It's been about 3 decades, right? Since Exxon Valdez.
35 years, 37 years, something like that. Yeah.
Damn.
And
We got to talk about that.
yeah, they're just
It's pretty wild to see some of the story that was written about it, where like you could just like turn over a rock and oil just still sitting there. You
Yep.
could walk down a beach and there's a sheen on the bottom of your boots, man.
Yep. Fucking, it's wild, man.
Still affected to this day. And of course, you know, at the same time that we're celebrating 30 plus years of the Exxon Valdez oil spill, the governor's out there going, you know, hey, tax oil and gas companies. You want some
yeah.
want some money?
Want some money?
Yeah. Some tax breaks.
Dog,
Come and do some business here in the good old
we got some shit to say about
last
that.
frontier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a whole fucking write up on that one, and we got to get on that one. But what's wild to me is what the fucking president posted this morning.
Bro.
You're just waking up. You're just like, awesome. It's an Easter Sunday. It's a day after my birthday. No big deal. You know, had a nice rest and everything. And then the president's all like, I'm going to fucking kill all of you. What?
I was up late last night. I was up till about 5 this morning. So that's like 9 a.m. East Coast time. I was awake when he fucking posted that shit. I was like, oh man, I
Like,
still haven't even gone to bed yet.
All right.
Fuck, maybe I should go to bed now.
Man,
the president's tweeting.
Every fucking day is a news
time to
day,
go to bed.
Man. It's like,
No,
goddamn.
no shit. And it's exhausting. Kyle says it all the time. I'm tired of living through history. No shit, man. It's just, especially like now on the weekends when everything gets fucking cranked up. Yeah, we'll talk about that too.
So yeah, there's a lot of shit that we got to cover tonight. So ride with us. It's gonna be a bumpy one.
Jesus. We've got so much to talk about. The evening sky, mountain lakes,
And the flowers nearby. I should probably change the screen so you can see the intro that we have created for you.
northern sky,
The bear, the dipper, and shining eye.
the great north star with its steady line, land and sea, big and bright. Oi! Man, it's like you said, buckle up, okay?
Should be crazy, man.
Details in an
oh, shit, hold on, hold
Shut
on.
up,
last
lady.
weekend.
Shut up,
lady.
Shut up,
Shut up,
lady.
lady.
Shut up, lady.
We're not ready for you
It's
yet.
not your turn to speak yet.
Back
Let
it
the
up.
man speak first,
Back
all
it up.
right? Holy crap.
Timothy 2.
Timothy, 2 Timothy
On
2.
this Easter Sunday. Remember that.
Remember that. Now listen, okay? This is not a fucking joke. Okay? Alaska will kill you. Okay? The bears, the sharks, the land, the cops, the criminals, me. Everything here is trying to kill
Everything.
you. Everything all the time. You never know. Okay, seriously. You'll be walking down the street, right? Just enjoying a beautiful spring day, right? With your dog. You know, the birds are chirping. And then out of nowhere, a maniac will set fire to his own house and then start shooting at you.
This is not a joke.
It's not a joke.
It fucking happens.
This is what we do.
In Alaska.
Now you can speak, lady.
Details in an officer-involved shooting last weekend in Anchorage. Police Chief Sean Case called what happened on Shore Circle a chaotic and dangerous situation. Johnson Kuhn was at today's press conference to learn more about what happened during those tense hours.
What the officers are dealing with at this moment in time is an active, a violent threat that's placing both the neighbors as well as officers at a risk for serious physical injury or death.
Anchorage Police Chief Sean Case describes the scene on that Saturday morning around 3:30 as reports of gunshots started coming in to 911 dispatchers. Officers arrived in the area just after 4:36 a.m. Case says a second officer heard a shot almost immediately and believed it was fired in their direction. Police requested a drone and spotted the suspect, 43-year-old Micah Bonin, firing from a broken second-story window. Later, they found evidence that rounds had struck near police vehicles. Case says as officers tried to contain the scene, a fire started inside the home and spread, turning one emergency into two.
You see, I think at some point there's a lot of people who watch there's some people who watch these videos and go, that's stupid. None of that stuff happens in Alaska.
No.
And then we have to show them the newsreels.
No,
just be
this
like,
happens.
no, this happens.
It would be unexpected in this neighborhood.
You think Florida man? You think Florida man does some shit?
No, Alaska man does
Alaska
some wild
man.
shit. And I mean wild shit.
Florida man stands no chance against Alaska man.
As far as gunfire and then
Yeah, no, Florida man
the
stands
massive
no fucking chance.
fire that occurred was very frightening.
Case says
Florida man
Officer
is just
Jacob
high.
Jones fired
We're just
3 or
drunk.
4 rounds.
See, but even for the Alaskan, they're all like, that's not normal.
It's not normal.
Very frightening, yeah. But you're so
Lady.
calm.
Lady.
Through a broken front window, and Bonin was observed going down.
The actions of the suspect place the neighbors and the officers at high risk for serious physical injury or death. The circumstances that the officers faced were tense, they were uncertain, and they were rapidly evolving.
During Thursday's press conference, Case was asked about community concerns regarding Officer Jones's third officer-involved shooting. Jones was
Third. This guy always seems to be around the action.
This guy's a regular Martin Riggs.
previously involved in 2 other shootings, Chris Handy on May 13th, 2024, and Damian Dolison on July 8th, 2024.
It's the time of day that the officer is working. I think we've seen from our 15-year study that about 2/3 of our incidents occur during the middle of the night, which this incident occurred, which is also where Officer Jones works. Those factors.
It's just the middle of the night.
Give me where the action is. All right, put him on at 3 a.m. in the middle of the goddamn night.
That's when the guns come out is in the middle of the night.
That's right, man. We got to put a guy who's comfortable in these situations. Officer Martin, who's doing good, man.
Where he just has the opportunity to be
Credit to the force.
in the calls that may lead to officer-involved shootings.
Case says the criminal investigation into the officer's conduct is still ongoing and has not yet been turned over to the Office of Special Prosecutions. Johnson Kuhn,
I know what you have to
Alaska's
do.
news source.
All you have to do is you just have to get Martin Riggs a partner. Martin Riggs, this is your new partner.
Gotta
This is
get
Roger.
Officer Eugene Tackleberry over here. Fucking come with me.
Well, yeah. I mean, pretty much. Good Lord. So,
Oh,
Are
yeah.
any of you out there old enough to remember the Exxon Valdez? Tons of oil. It spilled into the Prince William Sound because Exxon are a bunch of cheap pricks, right? Couldn't be bothered to pay for double hull tankers, and the captain was a drunk.
Yeah. He was drunk that night.
He was drunk when it happened. Yeah. 4 decades later, scientists say that the oil is still there, buried beneath the cobble trapped below the beaches, just inches below the surface. Alaska regulators are proposing to remove the impaired water designation from 11 beach assessment units affected by the 1989 spill. This proposal is part of the Alaska Department of Environmental Conservation's draft 2026 Integrated Water Quality Monitoring and Assessment Report. The DEC says 11 previously impaired Exxon Valdez oil spill assessment units would be moved to Category 2, while 5 would remain impaired in Category 4B for lingering oil. Anyone in Alaskans remember David Jenka is a retired charter operator who has come back multiple times over the years, and it still shakes him. He says, I was on the 24th. I was on the site on the 24th of March in 1989, and I've seen it to the point where you could walk along a muddy estuary, look back at your footprints, and there's a sheen on them. And there's some that you dig down, and it's just sitting there at least a few inches, at least down 6 inches.
It's insane too.
Right.
It's like all these years later, and this is going to stick with the environment for even longer than that.
Yeah.
It's going to be there as a reminder almost forever.
Yep. Forever. Fuck you, Exxon. 40 years later, and there's oil still on the beaches. It's just fucking... I remember when that shit happened, too, because I was a little kid. I was living in Anchorage when that shit happened. And
I think the folks and I were
was,
actually in like somewhere like Auburn at the time, and I remember my mother just being really upset, like, "Oh my God, what have they done to my beautiful state?" Right.
There was there was a bus that went through downtown, right down C Street, down to the end of it where it would fucking turn, and then it would kind of go down that hill, and it was right at the beach, where the beach is near downtown Anchorage.
Yeah.
And I remember being a little kid and looking out there. I was like, "Oh, is the oil out there?" You know, not having a total grasp on it, but you know, that's wild, man. And speaking of oil, well, Governor Dunleavy, he's out there trying to make sweetheart deals with oil and gas companies, offering them big old tax breaks, but that seems to be pissing off a few of Alaska mayors. Mayors of the 5 boroughs that host elements of the Alaska Gas Line project say that they're not on board with the bill from Governor Mike Dunleavy offering tax breaks for the project.
Sounds like a fucking fantasy novel. Mayors of the 5 boroughs, assemble.
Yes. The governor's bill would replace a statewide 20 mil property tax on oil and gas infrastructure, split between the state and local governments, with a volumetric tax based on the amount of gas flowing through the pipeline. That tax would bring in far less revenue than the property tax, roughly 90% less.
Of course.
I don't want to pay that many taxes. I just want to steal your resources to give you a pittance for it.
No shit. Dunleavy introduced the bill on March 20th after local governments roundly criticized the proposal that he floated late last year that would have cut the property tax rate by 90%. The governor is pitching the bill as necessary to make the gas line pencil out without a tax break. Municipalities would get nothing from the project because it simply wouldn't be built.
And I'm sorry, but at this point, we're in a better, and I hate to say this, because of the war, we're in a better bargaining position now as Alaskans to go, no.
Right.
You really need to drill this stuff. And if you want it, you're going to have to pay, and you're going to have to pony up.
Right.
It's got to benefit Alaskans, not you.
This is just the governor whoring us out.
Not good.
To the oil corporations.
Not good.
First, before Alaskans. That's exactly what this is. Don't be fucking fooled by this shit at all.
No, go back to that property tax, man.
Right.
I may be willing to negotiate a little bit on the price there, but 90% low. Come on, man.
That's ridiculous.
Get fucked.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, man, I'm telling you, if the fucking oil companies don't want to pay to come here and fucking drill their oil, I mean, they would still get paid, right? But they want the biggest and best cuts, right? They want to make as much profit as they fucking can. But listen, if you don't want to come here and pay your fucking fair share, you can go fucking drill someplace else. And we will make some other no fucking shit, nobody knows oil company fucking rock stars. Because why? We're Alaska. It's time we start fucking demanding what we rightfully deserve. And these motherfuckers like Mike Dunleavy are not giving it to us.
Well, to the oil did you see the carrot that they recently dangled in front of our face with that one?
We got a what was it, a $3,800 fucking PFD approved through the house? Or some shit. Oh, okay.
Maybe a little money will shut you the fuck up.
Right. No. Watch that fucking get whittled down to.
I know.
Just like they do every fucking year.
$1,500.
Every fucking year they do it to us. Kenai Peninsula Borough Mayor Peter, Mishishi, told the Senate Resources Committee on Friday. He said that his borough would see higher costs without corresponding revenue to cover them. In my case, below zero is not better than nothing. My focus now is to make sure that retirees and working families in the Kenai Peninsula Borough are not subsidizing a very large project.
Amen, brother.
The existing 20 mil tax would bring in $140 to $210 million for the Kenai Peninsula Borough each year. North Slope Borough Mayor Josiah Potakatak. Why do these mayors have such funny fucking word names? Mayor Josiah out of fucking North Slope said that he was concerned that a tax break for the gas line could set a precedent for future oil and gas development. Yep. He says, if I was a private sector oil company, I'd definitely be watching what's happening with this proposed legislation and getting my proposed legislation ready to reduce the mill rate. But
absolutely.
But you know who's going to get royally fucked if this tax proposal goes through is fucking Fairbanks. Just 2 miles out of the planned pipeline route are within Fairbanks Borough, meaning that even a full 20 mil property tax rate would only bring in about $400,000 a year.
See, and that's why they want to reduce it so much, because, they want to be able to have you pay for my business.
Right. Yeah, Fairbanks location, right, at the end of the Alaska Railroad and the beginning of the Dalton Highway connecting the interior to the North Slope means that the community will be a hub for construction. A so-called spur line, which would connect the Fairbanks gas network to the pipeline, would cost at least $180 million, forcing Fairbanks roughly 30,000 ratepayers to cover the cost of a spur line would not drive natural gas prices any lower than they already are in the community today.
Not overall, when you look at the overall numbers about that, in fact, it would just increase it.
Exactly. Mayor Greer Hopkins said that it's not going to cut it. He says if we're going to get Alaskan gas to Alaskans, we have to make sure that it benefits everybody along the way. We're not looking to get rich off this line. We're looking at getting what's fair and maintaining our autonomy and our ability to negotiate or get a fair deal and make sure that the project benefits our community, not just financially for many of us, but economically.
Man, it's a sad day when individual mayors are having to be the ones that are constantly standing up to the big bad state and federal government to protect the people of this great country.
Because fucking the federal and the state governments now, in many cases, are they're just fucking adopting a lot of states are just adopting the bullying the mechanics of what they see in the federal government.
Exactly.
And
so, good on you, mayors, for standing up. You need to tell these oil companies, go kick rocks,
No
and
shit.
you're going to fucking pay us what we deserve. Not what you think, but what we actually deserve. So get out, man. That's the American way.
They still get paid.
Yeah, they're still going to get fucking paid. They're going to make money hand over fist. Their profits are going to be, in the billions.
Right.
They're going to be fine. So we should continue.
They're
to
not
going to
notice the fucking haircut.
Yeah, so
that we would take compared to their fucking, like, come on, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. That's right, man. Just want to remind everybody we do contact in the afterlife using the EOR podcast Ouija board.
Yes.
The soul, the spirit of one James Brown, the godfather of soul. And we ask him every week, good sir, can we use your most excellent song for our intro? And every week the man answers affirmative. Yes.
Yeah. It's true.
It is so true.
You can't prove it's not true. We did it on the Ouija board before the show started. It's in the It's in the closet.
In the closet. It's already happened, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you could try to ask him, I guess so, but he usually only talks to us because we're his best friends.
We're his total best friends. I mean, we fucking smoke with him every fucking night before the show starts too. I mean, like, he sits down, we do the Ouija board, and he shows up and then sits down. We're like, James, good to see you again, sir. Here's a fresh joint. Here's a fresh bowl. Here's a fresh blunt.
You wouldn't think if a ghost can actually smoke.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So listen. Fuck ICE. And fuck every MAGA, pedophile, simping piece of shit out there that supports them. I hope you have the life you deserve. And ICE, y'all motherfuckers need to get the fuck out of Alaska.
I hope that, I can stay and be with my kid.
We are concealing the identity of this family because of their concerns about retaliation. The couple says they've been married 14 years, own an Anchorage area business, and have 2 children. His wife is an American citizen.
So tell me what led up to your detention in January.
The day that he came in, they told him to do an update, which is January 12th, and that is when he got detained.
He says ICE told him it was because of an old criminal record. It's something he says he spent decades trying to move past after serving time as a teenager in the 1990s. He came to the United States at age 15 through the Indo-Chinese
So we're tripping
parole
about
program.
this old man's juvenile record.
Exactly. We were just combing through the paperwork, saw that this guy had a criminal record from way the fuck back in the 90s.
Right.
And just decided, well, there it is. Deport him.
It's juvenile record. Oh, this guy's a big criminal. Look at this. What are we talking about here?
See, and this is the
What
shit
the
that
fuck
I
are we
kept getting
talking
told is all like going after the hardened criminals, the worst of the worst.
Exactly. What the fuck are we talking about here?
And instead, we're going after the old guy and his family.
Right.
By the way, he's married to an American citizen. He is, for all intents and purposes, from what I can gather, technically an American citizen by now, isn't he?
I mean,
It's a humanitarian initiative following the Vietnam War. It brought tens of thousands of refugees to the United States and later allowed some to apply for green cards.
When is the last time you were in Vietnam?
So the last time in Vietnam is 1992.
His wife says they had a pending green card application, but were told when he was detained that it had been denied.
My kid, they're innocent. They need to deserve, they deserve to have a family, like with the dad and the mom together,
65 days later, the family says he was unexpectedly released March 18th after ICE canceled his removal order. He's now on an ankle monitor and must report to ICE weekly. Federal immigration officials say a pending application does not shield someone from enforcement. We're told they work with ICE to identify those with criminal records or immigration violations.
USCIS.
his juvenile record.
Fucking waste of time. And can you believe this?
What are we talking about here with this old man?
Yeah. See, this is the thing is folks, I'm sorry to say this, but ICE, the whole point of them existing is cruelty. The whole point of them existing is to to
dog,
bully people. And
right.
it's not even having to do with enforcement of the law. It has nothing to do with getting the hardened criminals off our streets.
Dude.
You probably already did that at this point. But, you know, it's kind of surprising. You keep going after just the weakest among you.
A guy like this at this point should have his fucking citizenship fast-tracked.
Yes, no shit.
We shouldn't even be talking about this old man. You know what I mean? Like, this is ridiculous.
This guy's doing it right.
What the fuck are we talking about? Oh, you were a juvenile and you fucking stole a candy bar or something, or what the fuck ever he did. You know?
Well, it sounds like to me he served his time.
Right.
He paid his debt to society. And that since that time, for decades, has been doing it the right way so he could become a U.S. citizen. He is married to a U.S. citizen.
Right.
What the fuck are we doing in this country where we're going after people like this?
He's married. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This shit is so stupid. Fuck ICE, dog.
ICE, this is why you're hated.
No
this
shit.
is why the country hates you.
Yeah.
Hates you. It's not a dislike. It's not, hey man, we're really upset with you. It's we fucking hate you.
Yeah, you guys are not a benefit to society
at all.
You're not improving things.
Decided that they're going to mine the benefits applications to turn people over to ICE. And that's what happened in this case.
Anchorage immigration attorney Margaret Stock reviewed the case after the family sought a second opinion. She argues the local USCIS office wrongly denied his application and instead referred him to ICE.
So this gentleman was eligible for a green card under a law passed by Congress. He should have been granted the green card, but instead of granting the green card, USCIS called ICE and told ICE basically, come get this guy, you can try to deport him. And we're going to deny his green card application.
In a statement, an ICE spokesperson said the Department of Homeland Security maintains that, quote, green cards are a privilege, not a right. The man's attorney filed a federal habeas corpus petition to challenge his detainment. Stock believes the government released him rather than risk losing in court.
Even though they say you have no chance of staying here.
Maybe he was illegally detained.
That's kind of where I'm going with that. Yeah, you should probably sue on the grounds of illegal detainment.
Right.
Fight all the way. You have the rights.
The family says they're still fighting for legal status. Augusta McDonald, Alaska's news source.
Just fucking, I mean, we really need to abolish this useless, worthless branch of DHS. It's only been around since 2003. I mean, in this entire government is a fucking joke. ICE is a fucking joke. This whole government is a joke. And they all seem to be absolutely hell-bent on using the military on all of us.
Yeah. Deploy them here,
deploying
there.
ICE, deploying the National Guard. I've had friends early on, a couple of them who have watched this show. And I said, this is tyranny. And they said, what tyranny? I don't see any tyranny here. Dog.
How can you not?
If you don't see the tyranny, that means you are either one of the dumbest motherfuckers walking on the planet and you need to smarten the fuck up, or you're fucking in on it.
Well, I just find it surprising that you're cool with ICE being deployed on the American citizenry and having the ability to at a moment's notice shoot and kill us.
And there's a lot of my fucking army buddies that that support this shit. And it's like,
that they could kick down our door, your door, without a warrant.
Right.
Come on in and see what's going on.
With an administrative warrant.
Yeah, well, but that's the thing. It's all like an administrative warrant is not a judicial warrant. Right. Do we not have a right to be secure in our home?
What laws you're supposed to
our
be
houses,
upholding.
our papers, our effects, free from unreasonable searches and seizures. And then you get this this moment that you think that it's not going to be used against you, and you're wrong. It will be used against you. We're going to prove it to you here in a minute. They've been deployed to the airports.
Administration Monday deployed ICE and other Homeland Security agents to 14 of the nation's airports, struggling with surging TSA callouts from New York to Phoenix to help shuttle passengers through overcrowded security checkpoints. It comes a day after more than 3,400 TSA officers called out of work due to the partial government shutdown that's kept them from receiving their paychecks for weeks now. Amid the severe staffing shortages, security lines at Atlanta's airport stretch on for hours, extending all the way outside the terminal. Our Nicole Skanga is in Houston, where some travelers navigating Bush Airport were hit with 6-hour wait times in lines that snaked up 3 floors, starting in the basement's subway corridor.
What was it like coming through downstairs?
No air conditioning, no service. It was horrible.
No bathroom.
Yeah, there's no bathroom down there, no food.
Before passing through the baggage claim area.
What is your message to Washington right now?
Get it together. Get it together.
Across the country, travelers expressed hope federal agents might help ease the TSA bottleneck.
They need all the help they can get.
But others remain skeptical, including TSA officer and union representative Pascual Contreras.
I don't believe that they're trained in a way that they can help us. I've seen them outside standing around. I don't know if they are doing anything. I don't know.
President Trump said
they're very much just wandering around, staring at their phones.
Yeah, but DHS was even saying, you know, before they were deployed, like, hey, man, we're not here for that stuff.
Right. Like,
so
they're not and the TSA are getting paid now. Donald Trump finally fucking signed an executive order to release the money to them to get paid that he could have done all the fucking long because it was already available.
ICE may soon be joined by National Guard troops if a deal to end the shutdown is not reached.
We would also bring out, if we don't have enough, we will bring out the National Guard and where we need it to help out at the airports.
The National Guard.
Yeah, and they're all doing this as a fucking live exercise to fucking deploy them to the fucking polls this November.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right.
This has been floated quite often, even before he got elected.
Right.
That, hey, maybe we might want to deploy the military to the voting posts.
Steve Bannon has been talking about this shit for a long time, right? Mike Davis.
Voter fraud.
Mike Davis is a lawyer, a right-wing strategist, lobbyist, and fascist dick sucker, and he went on Steve Bannon's podcast, and they both agreed that they want ICE and the National Guard deployed to election polling stations. They are literally saying the quiet fascist part out loud.
Question, I want the mainstream media's head to blow up today. We can use what's happening with these ICE helping out at the airports. We can use this as a test run, as a test case to really perfect ICE's involvement in the 2026 midterm elections, sir?
Yeah, I think we should have ICE agents at the polling places because if you're an illegal alien, you can't vote, right? It's against the law. It's a federal crime for you to vote in federal elections. And so if you're
what do these people think is going on? A bunch of fucking Mexicans and shit just fucking jump over the border every fucking election time and just fucking like, oh yeah, I'm Steve from fucking California, and
that's exactly what they believe.
Democrats.
That's exactly what they believe. That's exactly what they believe.
Get the fuck out of here.
They do. They believe this stuff. They can't help it. They're stuck in an echo chamber along with other conspiracy theorists who constantly regurgitate the same thing. Yeah,
they're busting them in,
and it's just the same old playbook they keep running. Decade after decade.
Right.
And in the end, it's like pretty soon your own electorate are going to vote against you.
Right.
I mean, you already see it happening.
They've lost. The Democrats have flipped 30 seats in special elections.
Yeah.
And the Democrats have flipped none.
None.
Yeah, the Republicans are fucking cooked in the midterms.
Listen, you should be happy that ICE is there because you're not going to have illegal aliens canceling out your vote.
Not going to have the illegal aliens canceling out the vote.
All the illegal aliens.
Or the damn women who need to, get their voter IDs because of their name change.
Right.
We're going to make it extremely difficult for you to do that too.
Yep.
So, let's just suppress the vote the best we can here.
Meanwhile, according to our president, we don't have money for daycare, Medicaid, or Medicare because, we have to pay for all this war.
Gotta fight the war. Come on. We can't afford this shit.
Take care of daycare. We're a big country. We have 50 states. We have all these other people. We're fighting wars. We can't take care of daycare. It's not possible for us to take care of daycare. Medicaid, Medicare, all these individual things. They can do it on a state basis. You can't do it on a federal. We have to take care of one thing, military protection.
Wars.
Bro. It's not the fact that we don't have the money. It's what we're spending the fucking money on.
Which has been like, told to these guys ad nauseum. But, of course, they're never going to listen to that because, you got to play for wars, man.
Apparently, we've just been absolutely wasting it because we're getting smoked in Iran right now. We spend millions, hundreds of millions of dollars on a fucking rocket.
Yeah, just like one rocket.
A fucking miss. And they're fucking spending $20,000, $50,000 on these fucking drones, and they're just fucking wrecking everything, dog. What the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, they're getting after Israel pretty bad, aren't they?
What the fuck are we doing?
To guard the country. But all these little things, all these little scams that have taken place, you have to...
Daycare is a scam, guys.
Daycare,
healthcare is a scam. Yep. Can't pay for that healthcare. That's a scam.
That's a scam.
Education.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Education, what a scam.
We gotta fight these fucking. We gotta
blow up kids.
We can't.
We gotta bomb the schools.
Right. We can't give your kids health care. We've got to cut the pediatric cancer research thanks to Doge.
Yeah.
We can't further fund any more health care. In fact, we're going to take more cuts to your health care because we've got to bomb children in Iraq. We've got to blow up little kids at fucking school in Iran, not fucking Iraq, in Iran. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Let states take care of them.
It's just crazy. It's just absolutely nuts. Meanwhile, Marco Rubio has the fucking nerve, the fucking gall to criticize the Iranian government for how they spend their money on war. I shit you not.
And at the end of the day, I think that if there are people in Iran who now, given everything that's happened, are willing to move in a different direction for their country, that would be great. Imagine an Iran that instead of spending their wealth, billions of dollars supporting terrorists or weapons, had spent that money helping the people of Iran, you'd have a much different country. So we are always hopeful that would exist over there.
If the United States would not spend all these billions of dollars on bombing other countries, on help supporting proxy wars overseas, and doing all this freaking, going around the world and swinging our dick around imperialistic style, I'm just saying, we might have a different country. Might be able to actually send your kid to daycare. Might be able to actually give my father a chance at getting a new heart.
Right.
Might actually give a chance for the rest of us around here to get the health care that we need to send our kids to school.
We could have already paid for fucking free college.
Could have already paid for it.
We could have paid for fucking free college with the money that we've already spent in Iran.
See that missile just fire off. You see all those millions of dollars go out there, and you're like, I wonder what that could have accomplished.
Right.
What could we have spent that money on that would have been a lot more worth our while?
Like in this country, we could eliminate fucking homelessness.
Maybe get all these teachers paid.
Right. We could eliminate hunger.
Make actually, education a thing that we actually, invest in and actually get some real smart people to come to our country and start teaching our kids.
We could make our country the smartest bunch of little motherfuckers on the planet.
We could just nail this, but no.
We're busy blowing motherfuckers up in Iran.
Bomb the kids in Iran, man.
Got to blow up children in Iran.
That's the number one thing. Oh, and
while they're at school, fuck them, fuck those kids, and fuck our kids.
And ballrooms.
He's so concerned about ballrooms.
I want you to remember that no bastard ever won war by dying for his country. He won it by making the other poor dumb bastard die for his country. My God, I actually pity those poor bastards we're going up against. By God, I do.
By God, I do.
We're not just going to shoot the bastards. We're going to cut out their living guts and use them to grease the treads of our tanks.
Good Lord. Kaboom. Every day we are getting one step closer to that.
Well, when you have an absolute sociopathic and psychopathic lunatic at the helm of one of the largest nuclear arsenals in the world, and then he says shit like this.
He has just threatened Iran in extraordinary graphic terms, giving the Iranian regime just over a day to either make a deal, reopen the Strait of Hormuz, or face hell. If your children are watching, be warned, the president did not use polite language.
On fucking
Quote,
Easter morning.
Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, all wrapped up in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. We should note that destroying civilian power infrastructure is generally...
Okay. I'm laughing, but it's only because Jake Tapper read that, okay?
You missed a part.
But
you missed a part.
But you missed a part.
Just watch, right?
Right.
Praise be Allah.
What?
President Donald J. Trump.
Did the timeline just jump again? Did we wake up on Easter?
Yeah, remember, watch History of the World. It's a documentary.
And the fucking timeline jumped again? And now fucking Donald Trump is a fucking Muslim?
The Russians got a hold of the time displacement equipment. This is the way it's always been.
Oh.
Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch.
Oh, God.
We should note that destroying civilian power infrastructure is generally considered
a war crime.
A war crime under international
War
law,
crimes.
though the president could argue that the infrastructure has dual use and also is utilized by Iran's military.
Wow,
Well, I mean-
what a fucking old man yelling at the sky like, open the street, you crazy bastards.
Right. So Donald Trump's waking up fucking first thing on Easter morning. Like I said, I was awake last night when it happened, and I was like, oh, Jesus, I better go to bed now. I've been up too long. Right. So I hope that every Republican cabinet and congressional member who saw this next post from Trump immediately got on the phone with their colleagues to discuss invoking the 25th Amendment, right? Because
Hopefully when they saw that, they
the
were
old-
all like,
right.
yeah, let's do this.
Right. The old man,
He's losing his goddamn
he's
mind.
lost it, right? But now we got to talk about this fucking war. And I think that this is something that should be constitutionalized. All the members of the fucking House and Senate, everybody in the president's cabinet, and the president himself. They want to start these motherfucking wars. They better commit their fucking firstborn sons to the fucking movement as well, right? Jesse Ventura, he even went on Piers Morgan's show and he laid down the fucking law.
I'm doing good, Piers. It's been a long time for you and I.
It
I tried
has.
to retire, but, I tried to retire, but unfortunately, they sent the Gestapo to my high school and they hit it with chemical weapons, which are a war crime. And that brought me back out of retirement to stand up against the war criminal in the White House.
Wow. Well, that sounds suitably dramatic.
Well, that's the way it happened. I mean, I was retired. I hadn't watched the news since the last election. My son said, "You're way better, Dad. You're not tense anymore. Keep it up." And then lo and behold, these ICE characters, I call them the Gestapo, and I think I can do that. And let me get something straight right now, Piers, so people know where I'm coming from. My Uncle Emil fought in World War I. My parents both fought in World War II. My father had 6 bronze battle stars in Europe. My mother was a nurse in North Africa, which predated Normandy, fighting Rommel, the Desert Fox, the greatest German general.
Gotta go up and give the dog
Both
a
my
piss.
parents
Be
were
right back.
World War II veterans. My brother and I are both Vietnam veterans and member of the Navy UDT SEAL. We both did 2 tours to Southeast Asia. So everyone in my family is a war veteran.
Right.
I wanted to get that out right now so it'll help with the things that I'm going to say to you in the moments to come.
So ICE agents came to your school, you said?
So like this is service to his country. Runs in Jesse's blood, right? He's the real deal. He was a Navy SEAL. He was the body in WWF. I mean, like it just runs in his family to serve, right?
What's that?
You said the ICE agents came to your school.
Yeah, the ICE agents came to the school where I went to high school, chasing some guy down just like the Gestapo. And I heard people were offended calling them that. Really? I can tell you right now, if my parents would have been alive and they would have seen what happened in Minneapolis, they would have called it the Gestapo too. So they come to my school, they use tear gas and pepper spray at the school. Now here's a question I have, Piers. My Uncle Emil fought in World War I, and he was gassed. He came home, but his life was ruined. He could never do anything. What did they do? They outlawed it. Gas using chemical weapons became a war crime. Why is it that you can't use them on your enemy, but you're allowed to use them on your own people?
They still at basic training for infantry in Fort Benning, to this day, going through the gas chamber is still part of the training. It's like one of the first things you do it's like what you do in like the first week. It's like one of the things you do first. So that's interesting. I remember going through the gas chamber. A lot of us, when we got to basic training, we were sick and had colds and stuff because a lot of us were coming from different climates and shit like that. But once you went through the gas chamber, you didn't have a cold no more. That shit cleared you out.
That has always been, where is the media on this? You know, using chemical weapons against our own people, which is in essence a war crime.
Well, I think I wouldn't describe the gas used by ICE agents as chemical weapons. I mean, that infers weapons of mass
tear
destruction.
gas. They're spraying people from 6 inches away right in their face. I can't use that in war. I wasn't allowed to carry tear gas or any type of chemical weapon in war. It's banned from war. It's considered a war crime. You can't use it against your enemy, but you can use it against your own people. Doesn't something ring wrong there for you, Piers?
Well, a lot rang wrong about what was going on in Minnesota, and I'm very glad that it has been resolved.
Totally, I'm totally kind of having a moment now because it's like, why did I go through the gas chamber then in basic training? It's a war crime. You can't use it against your own people. But to this day, I still hear, oh yeah, I went to so-and-so went to infantry basic training and first week, you go through the gas chambers.
Yeah, that's usually something I see like on a lot of the documentaries about training. One of the very first things they send you through.
It's week 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking to myself, they're just all like, better be prepared for war crimes.
Yeah.
At least for now. And I think
it hasn't been resolved.
Well, no, not completely, but
nothing's been resolved.
No, I understand.
We have 2 dead people here.
Yeah,
2 people were killed by the Gestapo here.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, no, nothing has been resolved. Thank you. That was one of the major things that I was when it comes to ICE.
Yeah, they've announced that the cop that killed what's her name?
Renee Good.
Renee Good. He's not going to face charges.
He's not going to face charges.
Yeah.
He's not going to fucking face charges. That's fucking ridiculous, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
Those investigations are ongoing, but at least the ICE activity
I'm hearing
that was going on
that
the
he
way
may
it
not
was being
face charges.
conducted has been removed from Minnesota, which
we'll
is
see.
a good thing. And I thought what happened was appalling. And I said so at the time. Let me ask you about Iran and your view of this war.
Well, here's how I feel about it. There's a simple thing as a leader, and you know this having been in the military. Trump wouldn't know it because he's a draft-dodging coward. But anyway, it's this. A war is justified if you're willing to send your kids. Because how can you send somebody else's kids to a war if you won't send your own?
Right.
So I'm calling right now for Barron Trump.
Yes.
Donald Trump's son. After all,
don't be a pussy, Barron.
Yes.
Be
Sign
a man.
up, Barron.
Be a leader.
Sign up.
Right.
Show us you got the fucking cojones. I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
Right. Even Prince Harry and Prince and his brother, even they signed up during the fucking Iraq War.
Andrew? Or am I thinking of somebody
no,
else?
Andrew's the brother of the king.
Yeah.
No, Prince Harry and Prince William.
Yeah.
Yeah, Diana's boys.
So sign up, Barron. Let's see. I mean, you're a big boy. You're a big boy, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna love you. Then go to the army. They're gonna love you there.
Go sign up for the infantry.
He's had kids by each wife, and nobody's ever served in the military. To my knowledge,
For
a
100
Trump
years.
in the last 100 years has never done military service.
Nope.
Well, Barron, you can change that. Enlist in the United States military right now.
Break a
do
record,
something
Barron.
your father didn't have the courage to do.
That's right.
Do something your father didn't have the patriotism to do. I want to see a Trump in the military. Everybody in my family is served, so I think I can say that with all due confidence. Come on, Trumps. Don't
Trump,
just reap the
Trump,
benefits of
Trump,
this free world.
Trump.
Somebody put on the uniform, and that's you, Barron.
Yeah,
and,
do
and
it.
I heard the excuse that Barron might be too tall.
Nah.
David Robinson served on active duty. He was 7 feet tall before he ever went to the San Antonio Spurs basketball team. David Robinson went to the United States Navy Military Academy.
True. So there's really no
yeah,
excuse.
man, there's
Come
no
on, let's
fucking
go.
excuse. Get in there,
Come
man.
on.
Get in there and look.
Right.
And look, you can fight for greater Israel.
For greater Israel. This is the plan.
Come on, man.
Right? Israel's on a war of terror, right? With the backing of U.S. It's expanded into Lebanon now. And IDF troops are rumored to be preparing for deployment to areas of Yemen to fight the Houthis. But it's the West Bank that has become the most dangerous place for Palestinians now, who are coming under attack from illegal Israelis.
Illegal.
Israel.
They're illegals.
75-year-old Abdallah Darahme moans in pain. His breathing is labored, his face bloodied, bruised, and swollen. Bones broken. His family and multiple eyewitnesses say Israeli settlers stormed into his home in the middle of the night and beat him to a pulp.
Why? Why? What did they do? What did that old man do?
Well, he was
You
on
seriously
their...
going to try to sit there and tell me that he's the best?
No, he was on their land. Time to go, old man.
Because I'll hear from Americans, well, he must have been a terrorist. And it's all like, no. He was just an old man on his own land.
Americans don't even know what terrorists are.
In the West Bank. In an area that's not even controlled by Hamas, by the way.
Right.
Completely separate. It's completely separate. It's what is it? The Palestinian Authority or something like that? Yeah. It's not even fucking Hamas.
Right.
So
in his West Bank village of Tayassir, those same settlers have now established an outpost, considered illegal even under Israeli law. Soldiers standing idly by until something else draws their attention. Producer Abir Salman identifies us as journalists before translating the soldiers' commands.
Sit down, sit down, sit down.
So the soldiers just immediately came up and started pointing their weapons directly at us, telling everyone to sit down immediately. Obviously, we're not posing any threat here.
The commander comes straight for our camera, and within seconds, a soldier has just put photojournalist Cyril Theophilus in a chokehold, forcing him to the ground.
Don't touch him like that. Don't touch him like that. Give me my phone.
The soldier who assaulted Theophilus continues to demand he turn off his camera before another smacks my phone.
So as you can see, what we have seen happen in the last 24 hours is that settlers came to this area. They settled that hilltop, and now you have a lot of soldiers coming to this area with the Palestinians in this area. They're on top of the home of Imad, the man that we were just speaking to. And we're seeing the soldiers treat the Palestinians in the area as the threat, when really what started this problem was obviously the settlers who came in the middle of the night and took over land that's not theirs.
Trying to intimidate journalists.
Yep. CNN. Affiliated with CNN.
Yeah.
And apparently these guys got in trouble.
Hey, so pop quiz, everybody. Who's killed more journalists in wartime than any other country? I'll give you a hint.
Is it the trans?
They're visible in the show. No. We're going to have to play that game again, huh? All right. They're in the shot so that you can see here.
Okay.
Israel.
The Palestinians here are detained and questioned.
Well, it's true.
Soldiers detain us too and walk us back to our vehicle.
It has nothing to do with their religion. It has nothing to do with their ethnicity. It has everything to do with their actions. And the actions are that of an oppressive dictatorship, a theocratic dictatorship. So listen, what you need to do is just tell the truth about this. And what they've been doing is killing and murdering more civilians and journalists than any other nation on the planet.
Right.
Say they're trying to establish order between settlers and Palestinians. But as the cameras keep rolling, it becomes clear these soldiers are here in service of the settler movement.
So he says, the journalist asks, so this is all your land? And he says, yes, it belongs to us. So all the West Bank is yours, asks the journalist. And the soldier responds, of course. The soldier, the IDF soldier.
Says who?
Not the settler, not the Palestinian, not the journalist. The IDF soldier was asked straight up
who?
That all this land belongs to them.
Aren't these fucking Europeans? Look at these fucking crackers, man. They're whiter than me.
And not just for the soldiers.
They're as white as me.
He also incorporates his religion into this.
For
Again,
the Jews.
Again, I'm not going to go down the religious road for this.
For the
I'm
J-O-O.
gonna stick strictly to the politics here. Okay? The politics are this.
Right.
They are going in and stealing another group of people's land.
Right. They're ethnically cleansing the
They
area.
are ethnically cleansing the area. Thank you.
Right. That's exactly what they're doing.
Let's set everything else aside. This is what they're doing.
Right.
This would be wrong if it was the Palestinians doing it to them.
Right. And
if they were doing this to the Israelis, I would be all like, bad.
And they're doing this shit in Lebanon right now.
They're doing it in Lebanon. And now in territory that doesn't even belong to them.
Right. What they did to Gaza, they're doing in Lebanon right now.
And I really think this is Israel trying to become a world power.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. They also say it's personal. These soldiers tell me they were friends with the 18-year-old settler who authorities say was killed last week by a Palestinian driver. Palestinians dispute that account.
Yeah, so
Talking
he
about
asks him,
revenge.
he asks him, soldier asks the journalist, if it was your brother, what would you do? And then the journalist asks him, so it's revenge.
Right.
And the soldier says, revenge.
It's what you want revenge, but what you really need is justice.
Yeah, but there's just
this isn't justice. This doesn't fucking fill the hole,
This feels like genocide.
Right.
חייל, זה רגיל לעשות נקמה אם אתה חייל?
שמע, בסופו
Listen,
של דבר,
at the end of the day,
אם המדינה לא
if the state doesn't address what they did,
למה שהם עשו, סבבה? הם לא-
those who
מה
murdered the
שה-
youth.
מי שרצח את המתנחל, אתה זוכר את זה שבוע שעבר? רצחו את המתנחל.
The settler last week, remember?
כן.
מה אתה מצפה שיעשו?
What do you expect
So we're
us to
currently
do?
detained by the Israeli-
Just fucking do nothing?
No, I expect you to investigate and find out who
Right.
murdered the settler.
I-
That's wrong,
right.
too.
I don't expect you to just kick people off their land. It's not your land. The fuck are we talking about?
See, this is the problem now. Is
the modern Jew is European. There is no fucking doubt about that. You can argue it all you want, but the modern Jew is fucking European.
Well,
they're just where they are.
I'm wiping away just like when it comes to the whole like ethnicity thing and when it comes to the religious thing, I'm just setting those two things completely aside.
Right.
I'm not going to touch them with a 10-foot pole.
But there are Palestinian Jews who are ethnic to the area.
Right, exactly.
There's a fucking difference, is what I'm saying.
See, but it's and
and
it's
what these
happening to
people are
them
doing
too.
Right, exactly. But what they're doing here, it doesn't help Jewish people. It really doesn't.
No, it
this
doesn't.
Shit makes them more unsafe around the fucking world because you're gonna have fucking idiots out there who are gonna go, oh, look, some Jewish people.
Exactly,
we gotta get them back. And
exactly
we've
in the
already
same
seen-
way when our government,
And we've
when
already
our
seen that
president drops a post saying, "I'm gonna bomb all you motherfuckers to hell."
Right.
You're
not making
praise
us
be to
safe.
Allah. It's all like, no, you're not making Americans safe
Right.
either. People are gonna look at us and go, "Ooh, fucking American.
Right.
Get them.
Wild, dog. You're just making things worse.
Military, they've told us to sit in our cars and wait. As you can see, one of them is right here. And, you know, what's really quite striking is the fact that
Trying to be intimidating.
so many of these soldiers are clearly manifesting the same kind of settler ideology.
This soldier, Meir, makes that crystal clear.
עם ישראל חי.
אין לכם אישור להיות פה, גם בחוק ישראלית.
Even under Israeli law.
Yep.
You're not supposed to be here.
You're breaking your own laws.
Under Israeli law, this isn't a
גם
settlement.
בחוק ישראלית. זה לא יישוב עכשיו. זה לא יישוב חוקי.
This isn't a legal
זה
settlement.
לא יישוב חוקי.
He's like, that's right.
זה יהיה.
But it will be
a legal
That's
settlement.
right, because they go, they go and fucking, what do you call it? They make it legal later. And so when it's legal later, then it doesn't fucking matter at the point what happened before. You know, it's what they do.
Like I said, Israel has every right to exist. The Jewish people have every right to exist, and they have every right to exist in harmony and freedom and free from the threat of annihilation. I agree to all of that. I'll give it to you, you know. But this is wrong.
Right.
This is wrong. And it doesn't matter if you believe the Palestinian people are, doesn't matter how you feel about it. It's just wrong.
Right. You know how I can tell this guy's a pussy? 'Cause I mean, like, look, I served in the Iraq War, right? And that was a bullshit war. But like, our unit, when we went there, we knew our leaders, we had good leadership. Okay. So like, we knew that we couldn't go into this country and act like a bunch of fucking cowboys. We knew that when we were going in, we had to work hearts and minds. We had to get familiar with the locals in the areas that we were patrolling, and, you know, and let them know that we're not here to fuck shit up. We're just here to do our fucking job. And if shit goes down, then shit goes down. But if you see something, you know, you see something, you say something to us, you know, we'll help each other out. You know, we know you guys will get fucking targeted and shit, but we'll do our best to fucking protect you. Shit like that, you know, like. So it's like the fucking mentality of like war is like way different to me than it is to somebody like this. Because this guy's got his fucking ideology wrapped up in all this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, it fucking worries me because, you know, there's been that talk of like, there are soldiers that have been told this is a fucking holy war and it's being used to initiate the return of Jesus and shit. And it's like,
and of course these guys are, you know, and of course, you know, Israeli soldiers have their own beliefs, you know, especially when it comes to messianic prophecy.
Everything is just,
and that all this is going to be returned to them, and, you know, it's the Holy Land once again, and,
Like,
and this is the Greater Israel Project, and this is what this government, this
And I know that we took out
expansionist government
is
trying to do.
I know that we took out the segment, but like, bro, these motherfuckers are moving like a particular country in the 1940s was moving. Around
1930s, 1940s.
1940s. There was this other European country that was making these moves, and it's looking very similar, and they're doing it under the very similar tactics.
זה יהיה. אוקיי.
לאט לאט.
איך אתה יודע את זה?
לאט לאט.
בגלל העזרה שלך, כן?
בוודאי. אני עוזר לעם שלי.
I help my people. Of course, I help my people.
Oh my God! Look at those fucking.
Look at the eyes.
Look at those eyes.
You know he's smiling under there like it was like some sort of like,
that is.
I help
sick.
my people.
That's a fucking sick.
And it's
smile.
like, it's
like
that to me is like,
This is a real life sick motherfucker.
This is This is the SS soldier who looked at you and said,
you know,
it'll all be ours. We need living space. Look that up.
Right.
Living space.
Right.
I forget the German word for it, but
you know,
look it up.
You know, disregard every single other external factor. This is the enemy, the type of enemy I would love to be confronting on the battlefield, Because they're cocky. They have an extremely misplaced sense of confidence. You know, it's almost the perfect target.
Like this one is
excluding all other external factors.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I get where you're going.
All right. You know
Describing the settler playbook and the role Israeli soldiers often play in propping it up. The Israeli military did not respond to CNN's questions about soldiers' conduct in the West Bank, including our detention. Amid the war with Iran, those efforts are intensifying, with at least 4 outposts established this week alone. Land often taken with the blood of Palestinians. I didn't expect this, Abdullah's son says. This is not normal.
So just as we're visiting one patient in the hospital from a settler attack, we've just learned that there have been multiple other settler attacks in the area, and one of the patients is at this same hospital.
29-year-old Sakar Salman says a scuffle broke out after settlers came onto his land and one of them clubbed him in the back of the head. When soldiers arrived, he says they arrested him and beat him with the butt of their guns. The soldiers are a protection for the settlers. I would tell the soldiers that they stole my sheep and they would say that I'm lying and that I'm the one who attacked them. And every time I tried to say something, the soldiers would beat me. The settlers, he says, always go free.
Yeah, so
these are evil people, man. These are fucking evil, terrible, no good, very bad people. These are fucking bad guys. This is bad guy shit.
And it saddens me because our government has decided that they are going to side on this.
You're right. We fund this. We arm this. We support this.
That we are going to take place in a war, a major escalated war.
Right. We're
at the behest of another country.
These are our buddies, our friends.
We're going to break our ties with NATO for this. This is a weird timeline we're in, man.
Bro,
it's not right.
That's going to be like the point where all these other countries are going to be like, okay, fine. You want to fucking break away? You want to fucking align yourself with Israel? Fine. You want war? You want war?
It's gonna get rough.
You know, I think that there's a lot of these countries that are trying to stay out of this war right now that are going to get sucked into it. There's going to be countries. There's going to be some of these countries that are trying to stay out of this right now. They're going to get sucked into it.
It's just nothing.
They'll have to side. They'll have to, like you said, they'll have to side with China too.
You know, that's the thing is I keep thinking to myself, you know, our allies in NATO, they might just side with China through all of this.
Right.
Like not necessarily Russia, but they might actually side with China to say, hey, if you can keep Russia off our backs, we can really help each other out here. And they would do that. China would be all like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make it happen.
So, like, to sum it all up, all of the news is really, really bad. But the science news we have coming up next is awesome.
Yes, science!
Yeah.
Our species is young and curious and brave.
We got some cool stuff.
It shows much promise. And the last...
It's going to get better, folks. It's going to get better here. I got some fun stuff to talk about on my side of things here, but yeah, the science stories are going to be primo.
Right.
This is going to be good. You need to light up and get ready for this one.
Yeah, get ready for the good part of the show. Things get better.
Where did you come from? Tide goes in, tide goes out. Never a miscommunication. You can't explain it.
Exactly, man. Tide goes in, tide goes out.
Let me just say this as plainly as I can, okay? We have transferred antimatter. That's right. We've done it. So check out this article from Dr. Alfredo Carpenetti, PhD in astrophysics and masters in quantum fields and fundamental forces. Imperial College, London. Now, the very fundamental particle of matter has a mirror image with opposite properties. Antimatter. The known laws of physics don't explain why the universe is made of one and not the other. And the quest to solve this crucial mystery is very much ongoing. This week, however, it took a leap forward on the back of a truck. Scientists at the base collaboration at CERN's antimatter factory have transported antimatter by road for the first time ever. The team placed 92 antiprotons in a special penning trap, a device that can find electrically charged particles. And this base step penning trap system was then loaded at the back of a truck and sent around the CERN campus. In total, the drive was 7.5 kilometers, which is just over 4.6 miles, which is roughly twice the largest route one can do around the premises without leaving CERN. It was an incredible success. Marcel Leonhardt, graduate researcher and team member of BASE, said the following. Initially, we agreed that we'd do one round and then turn back, but everything went so well that we were like, hey, come on, well, let's do this second round. So we did two and came back and counted the particles, and there were still 92 antiprotons in the trap. It didn't just work, it worked perfectly. Everything just functioned. Everything just went as planned. At that point, we opened the bottles of champagne and we celebrated because it was the first transport of antimatter ever.
Dude, that is a major leap. Imagine the things now that we could do, the scientific discoveries.
Wow.
I mean, we can now work on propulsion systems that could get us to near light speed. Oh my goodness, this is exciting.
We wouldn't want to go near light speed because, then you'd start
time dilation.
Right, and fucking the craft could never be, small enough to fucking go near light speed. But what you want to do is you want to punch a hole, right?
Ooh, there you go. Antimatter might help with that too.
Wormholes, right? So the team tested the setup last year by moving regular protons around. An important dress rehearsal showing that this was indeed possible. Demonstrating that antimatter can be moved without losing any of the particles is a monumental achievement, and it marks a step towards delivering the precious and difficult to produce substance far away from CERN. The antimatter factory is truly a phenomenal place where, on top of the production of antiprotons, a lot of the other cutting edge research on antimatter takes place, but it has one major problem. The measurements that we make of antimatter are of such high level precision that the presence of so many particle accelerators nearby produce noise and uncertainties in the observations. So the idea is to collect antimatter and put it on a truck and take it somewhere a lot more quiet, massively reducing the uncertainties about its properties. One such place is Heinrich Heine University Dusseldorf, where a lab is being set up to conduct those very high precision measurements. The test showed that the base step penning trap system works perfectly for at least 4 hours. The team didn't want to explore its true hard limit, as antiprotons are very precious and they didn't want to waste them. But this is a breakthrough. This is nothing short of a breakthrough.
This is going to open up so many doors to,
it really is.
Understanding the universe around us,
right.
how everything kind of binds itself together because there's matter, right. Antimatter, and they kind of work in conjunction with each other, and this antimatter stuff. Boy, this could really, I'm really excited to see, like, if we could use it as a propulsion system or some sort of, like, You know, can we create a wormhole with this?
Right.
Should we be toying with this?
This is gonna destroy the fabric of the multiverse.
Yeah, it is. It is. This is exactly why we got this timeline that we're in now. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty amazing that they were able to transfer it. That's crazy stuff.
Wild. That is a
and of course, CERN's the one who's doing it.
Antimatter. We're transferring antimatter, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going back to the fucking moon.
How
baby.
exciting is this? Artemis
Holy
2
shit.
already making their slingshot around the moon.
Yep,
man.
they're already taking pictures of the other side of the moon.
30 seconds ago, you are now closer to the moon than you are to us on Earth.
This morning, with the Artemis 2 crew halfway into their mission to the moon, the stunning new images of Earth captured from space. NASA releasing these photos Friday, snapped by Commander Reed Weissman from the Orion spacecraft's window. This one showing the Earth backlit. The 4-person crew on schedule to begin the lunar flyby on Monday afternoon, which will slingshot the Orion capsule around the far side of the moon before heading back to Earth.
It was really great to wake up this morning and look out the window and see the full moon off the front of the vehicle.
NASA officials saying Orion's navigation and propulsion systems are performing so well that they did not need to perform Friday evening's scheduled trajectory burn. That's a timed firing of the spacecraft's engines or thrusters to keep it on course.
It shows that our navigation performance and our ability to get ranging has been outstanding.
I had the exciting chance to speak with the crew late Thursday night as they reacted to that spectacular view of Earth.
There's nothing that prepares you for the breathtaking aspect of seeing your home planet both lit up bright as day and also the moon glow on it at night.
Do you feel the weight of history knowing that you're going to be traveling farther than any other human?
You know, it's a remarkable thing. You would think it would be weighty, but we just feel like we're lifted up by the team that supports us.
Sending 4 humans 250,000 miles away is a Herculean effort, and we are now just realizing the gravity of that.
Gravity indeed, something that is not lost on this team of astronauts.
We call amazing things that humans do moonshots for a reason, because this brought us together and showed us what we can do when we put, not just putting our differences aside, when we bring our differences together and use all the strengths to accomplish something great.
There you go. Yeah. That should inspire everybody.
That's so wild.
On this Easter Sunday to look at this and say, we're going back to the moon. Right. And this is planned to be kind of like the jumping point to create.
To go into Mars. Right. They want to build a station
moon
up
base.
There. Right.
A station.
Right.
And go to Mars.
And the reason that we're doing that is because in the 2010s, China announced that they were doing the same thing, and then we were like, oh well, we better get our shit together because we're going back to the moon too.
See,
we're
what we
going
need
there
to do
first.
What we need to do is we all need to stop fighting. Let's go make a freaking moon base
let's
together.
Just go to space already.
Yeah, let's take all this money, right? Let's take care of our societies.
Stop fighting
and then
wars.
Try to figure out how to like stretch out amongst the stars because, friends, the bottom line is for humanity to survive, we need to do that.
Our time is so limited on this fucking rock.
We need to get off this rock. We need to expand. All right, we need to find other places that we can live on.
Look at that.
Find new ways to live.
It looks like a guy's head on the moon there.
It's the man in
with
the moon.
The profile with his ear.
Yeah,
you know, and he's kind of like, yeah, look, it's
amazing.
It's like a basketball above his head, and he's like, oh, I gotta shoot the ball.
But there you go, friends.
We gotta fucking.
We're going back to the moon.
Yeah, we're going back. It's cool. It might be propaganda against the Chinese, but it's still cool. We're going back.
I think we need a very generous smoke break.
Indeed.
Yo, Pete Hexif. This one's specially for you. You punk ass rapist, bitch. Straight from Iran. Your tattoo covered clown with that cafe ink on your arm. Think you a crusader? Nah, just a drunk infidel in the fake uniform.
Hey, the Iran propaganda is way cooler, man.
In the hotel lobby, sexual assault settlement in Monterey. Blocked the door, took a phone, paid her off quiet, cause Me Too was on. Now you secretary? What a joke, bro. cheated on wives, multiple affairs, kids in the mix, family man, hell no. Handsy with women at Fox, drunk on the job, your own team say, yo, this dude toxic. Couldn't even guard Biden's inauguration, your own military said next. Book called American Crusade, dreaming holy war, but reality check. You just a failed vet, turned TV clown, slipping on your own mess. Trump picked you cause you kissed the ring, but wait, funny part ain't coming. The dude you sucking up to for that secretary gig, Trump himself was Bill Clinton's top cocksucker, giving blue jobs back in the day. Real talk, you out here blowing for access, but he the original BJ Queen. You thought our missiles max 2,000 kilometers?
Dude, I'm thinking Iran is winning the propaganda war
Bro.
because they're winning me over with this, man. This is straight fucking fire.
Yeah. They're spitting.
We taking payback for the girls. You broke the wives, you broke the Muslims you hate. Every victim screaming in the dark. Iran got you on the play. You threw everything at us, all your cards, all your might. We still operating on 10% power, laughing while you fight. We see everything, know every secret, every dirty Epstein link you hide. Where you least expected, in the shadows we ride, and no place to slide. This ain't full force, just a warm up. Persian flow with the wrath. Pete, you done roasted raw. Iran sending this heat. Feel the math. Drop the mic. Infidel clown. We coming.
I'm on drugs.
Holy bejesus.
Iran's all like, what do they like over there in the United States? They like Legos. They like Legos. Do the Lego thing.
Do the Lego thing. Those idiots like Lego.
Oh. They're all like, yeah, it's on.
We got rockets too.
Damn.
Light Europe up.
That was pretty fucking awesome, actually.
Illegal! Iran's meme game is on point, bro. The propaganda is.
Damn, I wanted to bring it in slow. It's just straight up.
The propaganda is way better.
Good stuff, my friends. Everybody, I'm so happy for everybody that decided to hang out with us on an Easter Sunday.
Everybody in the comment section. Who's in the comment section?
There we go. Hold on. Well,
Everybody-
Ashley's just been fucking
everybody-
rocking it. I mean, he's just kicking
Right.
everybody's ass. It's Ashley. Ashley's the comment
I know
section.
Derek was watching. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
No, that's all good.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yo.
Yeah, I wonder why the chat screen don't work anymore.
I don't know.
It's weird, but we
Maybe
see
we
you.
got to set a new one.
We see you.
Maybe.
Just keep dropping comments.
We should have just used the Easter overlay.
You should have just used the Easter overlay. Yeah, I know.
Whatever.
Yeah, lost opportunity.
All right.
Anyways, like the stream, share it around, let everybody know that we're hanging out on an Easter Sunday here and enjoying some smoke.
We always get a bunch of views after the fact.
There we go. Oh, I got to go to my script here.
You gotta get on your side, I think.
Yeah.
Because we gotta talk about some drugs.
All right, there it is.
Do you have a key? You have a, what is it?
do you have a password or?
Do you have
there it is. There it is.
Pass key.
You're like, yeah, I got one, bro.
Click.
Exit. All right.
Now, let's focus our discussion first on marijuana. Marijuana's bad, and it also has a very distinct smell.
It does indeed.
Now, my friends, after thousands upon thousands of years of smoking the ganja, after hundreds and hundreds of years of research on the sweet leaf,
Did they make it legal?
and after decades of scientific study into the efficacy of the healing properties of the sticky icky, we are still fighting the reefer madness.
Oh yeah, we are. It's just as stupid today as it was back in the in the original heyday of it.
It'll make you psycho. It'll make you jump off of buildings. You'll be like, I'm so high.
It's gonna make you shoot your brains out. Fucking.
That's right, man. And now the
It's
anti-weed
ridiculous.
assholes, they have a new tactic. See, they're going to roll out this little thing, and they're going to try to gaslight your ass.
Oh.
They're going to try to tell you that weed doesn't actually help you with your anxiety and depression. It doesn't.
What?
It doesn't. Just, it doesn't help
The
you.
use of recreational marijuana is still illegal in the state of Louisiana. Medical marijuana
Whoa,
is
whoa,
legal.
whoa. Stop immediately.
I was wondering if you were going to do that.
Whoa. Okay.
What? What's wrong?
Okay.
What's happening?
Okay. You are not going to preface this with they're telling you weed is bad. And this fucking failed porn star fucking looking ass bimbified news fucking anchor bitch with a bad fucking face job
Been bifurcated.
she's all buff too, like
She's got some
she's gonna
serious
tell me
shoulders and arms.
this
Yeah.
bitch is telling me weed is bad. Bitch.
You better
Botox
stay away
is
from the
bad for your
marijuana.
ass.
Marijuana is bad.
Let's talk about that Botox in your fucking
Now,
face.
let's focus our discussion first on marijuana. Marijuana's bad, and it also has a very distinct smell.
Good
And
Lord.
many are getting prescriptions to treat health conditions and associated pain. The drug is widely believed to have medicinal properties for mental health as well. Fox 14's Jalen Levat joins us in the studio with information that challenges those beliefs.
That's right, Judy. A new study suggests that medical marijuana may not be useful for treatment of a few conditions that is typically prescribed for, specifically mental health conditions like bipolar disorder, ADHD, psychotic disorders, OCD, and anorexia. The Lancet Psychiatry Journal's latest study found no evidence that medical marijuana helps anxiety, depression, or PTSD, the three most prescribed conditions. Depending on the person, symptoms can be heightened.
It's psychological and biological. So if you already have
So see, they're gaslighting you
Right.
now. They're
So-
gaslighting. See, because
weed's not for everyone.
See, but what they're doing is they're telling you no, it doesn't help you.
Right.
There's nothing that says that it actually helps you. But there is something out there that says that if you do smoke it, you might make it worse.
On every fucking medication bottle you get from the doctor in America, it says there'll be some kind of warning on that motherfucker. Do not take this or in a fucking commercial, right? Don't take this product if you have these conditions. If this and this and this. Because this medication's not for everyone. Yeah, weed's not for everyone. Duh. So what they're doing is they're just including all these statistics of people where, maybe weed's not the thing for you. So it's fucking, they're fucking leaning on,
Yeah, but no,
They're
that's what
fluffing
I'm
it.
trying to say. That's
It's
what I'm
bullshit.
trying to say. They're trying to
Right.
gaslight your ass
Exactly.
and saying that it doesn't help you.
Insane.
Even though you may think it does, it doesn't help you. But no, it actually makes it worse, okay?
depression or signs of anxiety, it would definitely increase those things. It could increase those things, especially based on tolerance. If you have a person who consumes THC at a high level, it actually makes them amotivational. It's called amotivational syndrome, where they lack motivation, they lack this. And high doses of THC also causes another thing where it disrupts dopamine.
Professionals believe that unregulated use may help stimulate those issues because of additives.
If you buy off the streets, the likelihood of fentanyl being inside of the product, the THC, the marijuana, or anything.
Fentanyl's everywhere.
If you buy on the street, it's gonna be so much fentanyl in it, and you just be all like,
Good
"Bah."
Lord, it's fucking Dare all
No,
over
you better,
again.
you better watch out,
It's
man.
fucking Dare all.
Better watch out, man. There could be anything in that. There could be anything in that street weed.
Just to boost potency is 100%, you're gonna get it.
Dosage regulation is
You're gonna
important
get it.
for its use, not to affect other aspects of health.
Some people bodies reject THC after a certain time frame, and certain people don't. So they'll come into like cannabinoid remiss syndrome, where they're smoking at a high rate. They've been having over a long time, and what will happen is they'll smoke or eat edibles or whatever, and they'll just start vomiting, throwing up, sweating, causing stress, anxiety.
Marijuana has also been shown to
You know
have
what that's
negative
called? It's called Know Your Tolerance, loser.
effects on those with substance abuse disorders. This study actually showed evidence that marijuana use increased cravings for the abused substance. For your Optimist News Source, I'm Jalen Levette.
So the other study that they came out with, they say it doesn't help you get off the other drugs or the alcohol. It just makes it worse, okay? So there's no benefit to any of that weed stuff. You better just not smoke it. You better not go anywhere near it.
You know what the benefit of fucking weed is I can fucking use this substance that alters my state of mind, much like alcohol alters your state of mind. But guess what? I don't fucking make horrible goddamn bad decisions that can fucking ruin my life when I'm fucking stoned. You know why? Because I'm at home fucking munching out playing video games and I'm having a good time and I know my fucking tolerance levels. Okay, I can smoke high level potency fucking THC and cannabis products on a fucking regular because I'm just one of these fucking dorks that's fucking built like that. Okay, there's a bunch of us out there, like all this fucking hoopla about, oh, you're gonna get the fucking vomits, you're gonna get the fucking shits, this is gonna fucking kill you, it'll make you insane. Dude, calm the fuck
You're gonna be
down.
vomiting and shitting everywhere,
Right.
and then you're gonna be all like, oh no, why am I vomiting and shitting? I'm so stressed out.
There's way worse things out there than marijuana that'll make you get the fucking shits and the vomits and make you do bad things like fucking drive your fucking car and kill someone.
Yeah, alcohol.
Because you're drunk out of your fucking mind, right?
Yeah.
Or beat your fucking significant other. You ain't fucking fighting nobody on fucking marijuana, man.
But see, this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna tell you it doesn't actually
Right.
help you.
Exactly.
You actually get worse on it, and then they're just gonna straight up strip you of your right to smoke it.
It's
to smoke it.
Like you said, it's reefer madness all over again, man.
Why? But I don't know, because
like just
the state of Texas has officially banned intoxicating hemp flower. The ban follows a rule change by the Department of State Health Services that
Wasn't it
affects how
Oklahoma, too, that did
mind-altering
that?
chemical THC is tested. Supporters say the change closes an unintended loophole that allowed Texans to get legally high. Critics, though, argue the state is overstepping, putting a billion-dollar industry and thousands of jobs at risk. Thanks for joining us. I'm Daniel Muddy.
And I'm Jennifer Sanders. State Capitol reporter Adam Schwager caught up with one store owner to see how they're moving forward.
A sudden change in product to the shelves at a Happy Cactus cannabis store in Austin.
Steak one, I think, or hamburger steak one, and then, or yeah, that one, my steak.
And then the other one
Chicken,
looks like
chicken wings.
Hey, you know, cannabis goes well with weird snacks.
As of Tuesday, a new rule from the Department of State Health
does go
Services
well with a lot of
bans
food.
intoxicating hemp flower. It was one of the Happy Cactus's best sellers.
HCA flour, pre-rolls, and concentrates were 70% of our sales. Why you see some random products in the back, because we just had to fill in the shelves, try to bring some money in so we can keep our employees and we can keep our shops open.
Questions remain about where.
see, look at this shit, man. Texas is just like, no, you can't smoke it anymore, and we may not even let you have this.
Right.
You may not even be allowed to have edibles.
It's
anymore.
it's just a workaround to fucking make it a fucking illegal again.
Yeah, that's right.
By motherfuckers who don't understand it, and don't even fucking use it.
Where Texans who smoke hemp flower will turn next. Rice University drug policy expert Catherine Harris says,
With it no longer available in licensed stores, I think that a lot of them will go back to that illicit marketplace.
Texas Hemp Business Council Executive Director Mark Bordas thinks,
So you're going to see people that'll move out of state.
or Texans could buy one of these as hemp-derived intoxicating drinks and edibles remain legal. It's why some anti-hemp advocates feel this doesn't go far enough.
You just can't smoke it. it's like we're not saying you can't own a gun. We're not saying you can't carry a gun. You just can't carry a gun in town.
That's not so bad, is it?
It's like the fucking Wyatts taking over Tombstone.
That the most effective prevention is just a total elimination of the products from the marketplace.
In the wake of the ban, Happy Cactus turning to those legal products, snacks, and to the courts.
We're currently working with the Texas Hemp Business Council and their attorneys to review the rules and to hopefully find some area for litigation.
In Austin, I'm Adam Schwager.
Well, One lawsuit has already been filed against DSHS by Beaumont-based vape company Boomtown Vapor. The lawsuit claims only the legislature has the legal authority to change the definition of THC. They're asking the court to block DSHS enforcement of the new rules.
And you know, that might not even help in that kind of a situation, because you're stuck in a state where there's a lot of people there, especially within their state government, that is, over here on this side of things.
Right.
And so you may be just looking at a total state ban here pretty soon.
Right, which
complete overstep,
just
man.
backwards.
Just let people have weed. Let them smoke it. Let them
Right.
consume it. Let them enjoy their marijuana. Let them enjoy what they perceive to be as a medicine. I mean, fuck. You've got RFK Jr. out here saying the most random shit, taking shit every day. What like some sort of fucking blue dye. He's swimming in fucking
Sewage water.
infested water.
Right.
He's eating roadkill.
He's got his
The least you
grandkids
can
in there,
do,
too.
the least you could do is let us smoke some fucking weed. Jesus Christ, guys.
I'm a good boy. Let me smoke my weed, man. I'm a good girl. Let me smoke my weed, man. Just fucking chill out. It's just,
Well, listen.
they just conflate and fucking fabricate and hate, and
Texans.
I'm sick of it, man.
Texans. There's an easy solution to this. Now, there's a state pretty close to you. It's called Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of stupid though too. But
Yeah, they're kind of stupid, but at least they're a little bit more, willing to accept the fact that, marijuana is going to be a part of their, Now, they have a little bit of an issue that could benefit all you Texans if you want to, go next door.
Right.
They have a surplus of weed, man.
Nice.
Not a whole lot of demand going on, and a lot of buds hanging out there in Arizona.
Dude, you could just drive there.
Yeah.
Coming down from the high. Recreational marijuana, not the cash crop that it used to be. Arizona is seeing a drop in tax revenue from weed.
So are fewer people consuming cannabis, or are they buying outside of the dispensary where this can be tracked? David joining us live this morning from the Department of Revenue to break down the numbers and give us some answers. Good morning, David.
Tess Colton, good morning to you. Recreational weed is taxed at 16%. That's a pretty big number, and the revenue from that goes and funds things like public safety, community colleges, even highways as well. But Arizona is seeing a lot less of that tax revenue over the years. We want to show you the graph and break down the numbers. So this is from total tax collection from not only recreational, but also medical marijuana here in Arizona. And as you can see, 2023 was the high point of that, but there's a steady decline heading down in tax revenue. Many industry experts wondering if 2026 could possibly be the worst year. However, we do have a whole lot more of the year left to go. So what is behind this decline in tax revenue? Arizona's family spoke with Ann Torres, who's the executive director of the Arizona Dispensary.
Drive to Arizona. Help out their marijuana economy.
Exactly.
And get your weed, man.
Yeah, take a little weedcation, bro, man. Yeah, take a little
that.
weed road trip over to
Right.
Arizona. Go on, get yourself
some
a place.
chronic,
Maybe go down and go into the desert and smoke some weed and ponder life, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we need to get out there. We
Just
need to start
hanging out and fucking watch the moon in the fucking Arizona desert.
Hell yeah, I know that there are a bunch of humans that are up
fat
there
blood.
slingshotting across that thing, coming back home.
Association. Torres believes the reason why the state is seeing less tax revenues because supply is outweighing demand. Dispensaries are now cutting prices to strike a deal to get weed moving out of their stores. We asked Torres if the black market, people buying weed outside of dispensary, has anything to do with this. This is her response.
I don't. And actually some statistics that have come out recently, we're not seeing any growth in the illegal or illicit market in Arizona. Again, people who were looking to purchase marijuana outside of a regulated system prior to the adult use program no longer need to do that. They have a safe place to go. It's legal.
Right.
And I look at it a different way. I think there are a lot of people out there that when it became legal, they got excited. They wanted to go back out. It's been a long time since they've smoked weed, and they're all like, hey, man, I can smoke weed legally now. And they went out, they got high for those couple of years, and they went, yeah. And they got their fill.
Right.
And now they've pulled back a little bit, and now you got your regular customers. People like us, man, who are out there just, every other week getting a new cabin pack.
Hey, man, give me your highest THC. I don't give a fuck what it is.
Torres wants to remind people that this is a relatively new market, about 5 years since Prop 207 passed here in Arizona. So she thinks that's going to take a little bit longer for the prices to stabilize and for the market to stabilize and for us to know what that consistent tax revenue will be, guys. We'll send it back to you.
Yeah, man, go help out other states in the union, man. Help spur their economy.
Texans, get over there. Get to Arizona. Help out and buy their weed, because you're about to not be able to have it no more.
No, don't buy it. Don't just smoke the weed in Arizona. Don't smoke it.
Buy the Arizona weed.
Don't smoke it.
Smoke that fine desert kush.
You will die.
Arizona marijuana stores are recalling certain products over possible fungus contamination. The Arizona Department of Health Services says Legacy and Company's Cheech and Chong infused pre-roll 3-pack apple fritter, batch number K 2025 C3P3 AFRI, I hope you can remember that, may contain aspergillus.
Already forgot.
So far, no illnesses have been reported. Meantime, consumers with questions can contact the dispensary where they bought the product.
Aspergillus, man. That's a fungus that if it gets inside your lungs, it could fuck your lungs up. You get a serious infection. You could,
you could be DED dead.
Yeah. So,
well, maybe
just don't go get that weed, man.
Just be careful about the product that you're getting, man. Buyer beware, dude.
Cheech and Chong out there going, damn, man.
Don't get the Cheech and Chong shit, bro.
Oh,
Just
man.
Wait a while until you get that shit squared away.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Turn down the music a little bit. Yeah. It's time to talk some good religious news. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. I like it when we're able to do this. Not very often, but.
On this Easter Sunday, as our Lord rises. I don't know what the hell. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, so happy Easter, everybody.
Yeah.
Smoke some weed.
Jesus didn't smoke pot, but I do believe cannabis was the key ingredient in the holy anointing oil he used to perform healing miracles. Sound crazy? Well, let's look at the evidence. Jesus never referred to himself as Christ. That was a name given to him by his disciples. It's an Aramaic word that means the anointed one, which makes sense because Jesus anointed his flock before sending them out to anoint others, as described in Mark 6:13. They cast out many devils and anointed with oil many that were sick and healed them. But
so there's a bunch of Christs out there.
What was in that holy anointing oil that Jesus used to perform all those healing miracles?
Weed, bro.
Have you ever been anointed on weed?
The recipe for holy anointing oil is first found in the Old Testament, Exodus 30:22-23, and calls for infusing 9 pounds of a plant known as cannabosum, literally translated as fragrant cane, into about 6 quarts of olive oil, along with essential extracts of myrrh and cinnamon.
Dude, I'm sorry. No. If they had 9 pounds of weed, 9 pounds of cannabis hanging out there, Jesus is smoking some of that shit.
Don't give me this.
No. The Son of God was getting blazed, son.
Bullshit. All right.
There's gonna be some leftovers. Like, what do we do with this? Smoke it, my child.
It would make sense that a guy like Jesus would smoke weed.
Absolutely.
According to conventional biblical scholarship, the 250 shekels of cannabosum, that's about 9 pounds, listed in ancient Hebrew versions of the Old Testament, supposedly refers to a flowering plant called calamus. But Chris Bennett, author of the 2001 book Sex, Drugs, and Violence in the Bible, believes this is a mistranslation. one stemming from a perhaps willful mistake made the first time the Old Testament was translated into Greek. Cannabosum, he claims, was cannabis. But could an oil infused with 9 pounds of cannabis really produce a healing miracle?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We've seen it.
Well, you might have seen a recent CNN special about a little girl named Charlotte who suffered 300 grand mal seizures per week, even after cycling through every pharmaceutical anti-seizure medicine and a series of painful procedures that left her unable to walk, talk, or eat. The first time Charlotte's parents gave her a dose of holy plant-derived cannabis oil, her seizures immediately ceased and stopped for 7 straight days.
Yeah.
She's down from more than 1,200 major seizures per month to just 2 or 3 mild ones. Some might call that a miracle. Now, back to that recipe in the Old Testament. Cannabosum makes its first appearance in the Bible as part of the story of Moses and the burning bush. When the
That would make sense. If you fucking walked up on a whole bush of fucking weed and it was on fire and you were inhaling that smoke, man, you would think you found God too.
Yeah, you would feel euphoric. You would feel happy. You'd actually be sitting there. You would actually have a conscious, kind of like a conversation with yourself, basically. And I mean, you could interpret that as a god if you wanted to, I guess. Right. But yeah, fuck.
The Jewish prophet gets the holy anointing oil recipe along with clear instructions to anoint only the priest class and kings. So did Jesus later break this prohibition by providing holy anointing oil to the sick?
Yes.
Is that what made him such a threat to the powers that be and led to his execution?
Yes.
Aside from crucifixion, baptism is considered the only historically certain fact about Jesus' life.
No, we did not.
But if water served as the catalyst for Jesus' spiritual ascension, why does he never perform a baptism? Why take the name Christ? And why anoint his flock in oil before sending them out to anoint others? To those who believe that Jesus used cannabis oil, the answer lies in non-canonical Christian texts. The canonical texts of the New Testament, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, were not selected as canon until around 325 years after Jesus' death, when the Roman Catholic Church selected them from a large number of contenders. The church then sought out and destroyed every account that
it's essentially
from their
Roman
now
propaganda.
Official version of events.
It's essentially ancient Roman propaganda. That's what the Bible is.
Yeah, that's all it is. I mean, you know, it was trying to marry the old religions with this new one.
Right.
And that's what, you know, the Emperor Constantine and in his whole beginning of his era of the Roman Empire, I mean, that's what he was trying to accomplish, is trying to marry these together.
Christians who continued to promote alternate views of Jesus and his teachings were labeled heretics and brutally suppressed. As a result, much of their scripture and dictates were thought to be lost forever. Until 1945, when an Egyptian peasant digging for fertilizer in a cave unearthed 13 leather-bound manuscripts inside a sealed jar, a treasure trove purposely buried there by scribes at a nearby monastery sometime around AD 367, when the church first condemned the use of non-canonical texts.
That's wild. That is one of the craziest discoveries, that we've ever made.
Yeah, I love the idea that there was a religious figure out there who was going, no, I'm not going to let these fade. People need to know about this. I'm going to save these. I'm going to bury these deep.
Wasn't it like
until one day somebody finds them and here's the true word of the Lord.
The Book of Enoch and there's one other one I can't remember, but I think the Book of Enoch was one of the scrolls that was found in there, and the Book of Enoch is fucking wild. We could cover that on the show here sometime. I mean, it's such a crazy fucking text.
Yeah, I could go into a little bit of
Compared
research
to,
on that. I'd love to talk a little bit about that and see
compared to the other shit that's in the New Testament. Yeah.
We still got to talk about Rock of Love though. Oh God. And all the crazy shit, with the fucking lawsuits and everything.
Within these volumes, many of which predate the books of the New Testament, biblical experts discovered a parallel but radically different telling of the life of Jesus, one that places the anointing ceremony squarely at the center of Christianity. The Gospel of Philip, for instance, proclaims that any person who, quote, receives this oil is no longer a Christian, but a Christ. A transformation then compared to baptism, in which would-be initiates, quote, go down into the water and come up without having received anything. Because there is water in water, there is fire in chrism. Chrism, of course, is the holy anointing oil. And did I mention about the 9 pounds of cannabis?
Yeah.
How do you make the best concentrates? With a bunch of fucking flour.
Absolutely. So there you go. Happy Easter, everybody. You got learned about the good
Jesus
Lord
was a stoner.
and how he was a fucking smoker and a toker.
He was a pothead.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. And on the flip side of that coin, can be avoided.
Somebody said we deleted comments?
Ashley was asking in the chat there.
Oh, okay. No.
She's got some kind of issue scene.
No, I wasn't deleting
No,
any
they're-
comments or
no,
anything on that
they're
one.
there.
It must be a Kick thing. I don't know.
They're still there.
Because I think Ashley's on Kick over there.
We can see them all.
It happens sometime. I mean, again, I was playing with the settings. I
refresh
didn't
your
set any.
browser. I don't know.
I didn't put any restrictions on what was happening on Kick. That's a weird thing. Maybe it's just Kick doing it. Maybe. Anyways, I fucked up religious news.
You fucked up religious news.
Yes, folks.
It was all you.
It is time for some fucked up religious news.
Okay.
And let's talk about this guy here. All right, let me put up his picture.
Who's this
guy? I'm gonna show you this guy.
Oh,
right here.
okay.
See this guy right here.
Graham.
Yeah, this is Franklin Graham. He's an ultra right-wing evangelical theocrat
Fucking
and
idiot.
He loves sucking Trump's dick.
Boy, does he. Holy shit.
He's a big Trump dick sucker.
Oh, yeah. Big brown noser.
He's also a big fan of Holy Crusades, Christian supremacy in general, right?
Right.
He really gets off on one topic more than any other, though, for some reason. It's weird.
As the secular socialists in our country were wanting to take Christ out of Christmas, they made a big deal, and corporate America was on board with it, taking Christ out of Christmas.
The old war on Christmas card?
God damn it, you fucking war on Christmas, you fucking secular socialist sons of bitches out there. You motherfuckers fucking with Christmas. Oh, you damn. You see what you did is you took Christ out, so instead of Christmas, it's Xmas.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Merry Xmas.
Yeah.
Putting the X where Christ's name
Yeah,
was.
just take it out of it.
Trump comes to office and he starts saying, Merry Christmas. And
woo, yeah. Trump came in and said Merry Christmas and everything's changed. Everything's going to be different, Stan. Everything's going to change.
All you needed was the magic of Christmas. And Trump brought it back. What are we talking about?
We are talking about the war on Christmas and the secular socialist scum who want to destroy it by putting Xmas.
Right,
and saying Happy Holidays.
Because Christmas is the only holiday during that time of year. There are no other holidays that exist during the month of December.
They're coming to get your Christmas.
There's no holidays, in fact, happening during that entire time of the year from, like, I don't know, the end of October to the fucking beginning of the new year and beyond.
Just Christmas.
Just Christmas.
And okay, you say, well, Franklin, that's a little thing. No, it's not a little thing. It was huge. Because it put
this is what our entire civilization has been hinging on.
It's not a little thing.
Being able to say Merry Christmas.
Everybody's got to say Merry Christmas, not Happy Holidays. I don't want you to say Happy Holidays. Say Merry Christmas.
Say Merry Christmas right now.
So childish.
Say Merry Christmas right now. Or I'm
Listen to
gonna take you over my knee and
yourselves.
spank
This
you.
is what you're worried about with everything that's happening in the world right now. With all the shit that we have to deal with, you're worried about somebody saying Merry Christmas. The secular socialist. God damn it, it's Xmas. Dude, grow a dick.
Grow up.
The world don't notice that we're not going to take it anymore. And you know what?
Jesus
Thank
is
God.
not Santa Claus. Fuck Santa Claus. Christmas is Christ.
Join the war on Christmas.
Merry
yeah.
Christmas.
We need you.
Merry Christmas.
We need you to take out the scumbag known as Santa Claus. Burn down the Christmas trees. I'll say Merry Christmas when I'm dead.
Fucking so stupid.
Commies will rise.
So stupid. I say whatever someone says to me. I don't give a shit. Merry Christmas.
Fucking ridiculous.
Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? It's all happening at the same time. I don't give a shit. Merry Christmas.
Oh, look at this. Right on schedule. Oh, Michelle Bachmann. I'm sorry. Anyways. Flip it.
Okay.
Welcome back to the show.
Welcome back to the show.
Michelle Bachmann.
Indeed. It's been quite a while. What could she be doing this week?
Well, I mean, we talked about it earlier about how we're sending our kids off to fight for another country so they can expand their empire.
Your kids are going to be sent to Israel, sent to die for Israel in Iran.
And you know who wants to send your kids to this war to die for the expansion of Israel?
The trans.
In the name. No.
Damn it.
They never do anything.
The gays?
Michelle Bachmann.
Oh.
We've all been given an opportunity to bless Israel. If we bless Israel, like I believe President Trump is doing now, then we will be blessed. I truly believe America is going to be blessed from this effort. And likewise, if we turn our back on Israel and curse them, then we're cursed as a nation. And the Bible bears that out. Again, there's only one criterion upon which nations are judged. That's how nations treat Zion.
Michelle Bachmann's over here like fucking Danhausen. Michelle Bachmannhausen, you are cursed.
So at this moment, we have to do everything we can to ensure that President Trump has a House and a Senate that will work with him to advance peace and prosperity in America by being pro-Israel.
Oh. Okay. Not America first?
No. We got to be pro-Israel first, all right? Because that way, if we do that, then Magical Space Monkey Man will come down and be all like,
Wait, now he's a monkey
thanks,
man?
Yeah, he's a monkey man. He's not a daddy anymore.
Oh.
He seems, he's absent.
He is angry like an ape, though.
Yes, he is.
It makes sense.
It does. He comes down.
Yes. Angry ape god. That makes much more sense.
Okay. Now, right on cue.
The County Sheriff's Office is calling an Inola pastor a real-life monster after a jury found him guilty of multiple sex abuse charges. Now, we first told you 4 years ago about Roy Shoup being arrested for sexually abusing multiple underage girls. Fox 23's Devin Lyon is live after talking to the sheriff, who says he's relieved Pastor Shoup will be behind bars.
That's right, Shay. I was just outside the Cowboy Gathering Church in Inola. It is just about a block that way. I was just setting up there, and they came out and told me I could not be there because it's private property, so I had to come a little ways down the road. But that is the church the sheriff's office said where a lot of this abuse took place. Rogers County Sheriff Scott Walton told me this man was the devil himself.
They're like, you can't come here. It's private property, boy. Better get out of here, media.
This is the Cowboy Church.
This is the Cowboy Church.
We're looking at the devil right now, and I believe we were, and we put him where he was, needed to be.
That's Rogers County Sheriff Scott Walton telling me about the moment he handcuffed former pastor Roy Shoup.
The situation came to an end last night. That was 4 years in the making. I'm entitled to my opinion here, and this is the opinion. He was successful at playing courthouse lawyer games and buying himself 4 years of freedom. Well, I mean, last night it came to an end. We put handcuffs on him, walked him across, and stepped him in the jail where he belongs.
This is a video we got from the church's Facebook page of Roy preaching. Shoop was facing multiple sexual abuse charges against underage.
This is the Cowboy Gathering Church.
That name alone raises all kinds of fucking red flags.
Holy shit. Can we? I don't know, man. See, this is why, it's really tough for me to give this this little give and take with religion. I want to be in a country where you're free to practice your religion, but at the same time, I think we need to be like, maybe the Cowboy Gathering Church. I don't think you're a church. What the fuck is going on in our country? The Cowboy Gathering Church.
Can we just fucking rein it in a little bit, please?
Exactly.
I mean,
I don't want the government involved or anything, but
what are we doing here?
Maybe other Christians kind of go, are you Cowboy Gathering Church? Does anybody go to that church?
What are you guys doing over here?
Girl. His victims were as young as 5 years old.
There was 8 counts there. The 3 that he was convicted on should put a predator in a cage that'll die in a penitentiary. The good feeling is that, where he's at, he will not victimize any more young girls.
Shoop's trial began October 1st. He even took the stand in his own defense.
He took the stand himself, and certainly, I think, did a decent job of lying, but not enough to convince, 12 jurors.
A jury found him guilty of 2 counts of lewd proposals to a child under 14 and rape by instrumentation. They recommend a sentence of 30.
By instrumentation? My man.
So, he put something in her. He raped this underage child with an object, is what I'm getting. Am I incorrect? That's what that sounds like to me.
And I'm supposed to be moved by people who are into these religions.
It is always these motherfuckers. We joke. We got the fucking, who raped your kids, fucking, what is it?
Silly little, Price is Right theme
Price
that
is
we
Right,
use.
But it's, the trans, the gays, the fucking drag queens. No, it's always these motherfuckers.
That's not to say that there's not a story or two out there that comes out on that stuff, but it just seems like this.
It's repetitive with these.
Is consistent. You can count on it
multiple times.
5 years in prison, and he must serve 85% of his sentence under Oklahoma law, which means if that sentencing sticks, he would not be able to get out until he's 88 years old. But Walton wants him locked up for good.
You can still writ them back and prosecute them again, even though they're, inside the Department of Corrections. And, you look at his actions and his decisions. They ruin a lot of people's lives. And hopefully all we can offer these girls that have their lives changed is, the closure of the fact that we put an animal in jail that harmed them.
Oh, my dog's over
Now,
there.
I also found Roy Shoop's house, and I went and knocked on the door, but nobody was home to talk to me. Members of the church did tell me just a minute ago they have no comment on his trial. Now, Sheriff Walton did say they believe there are more victims of Roy's out there that have not come forward yet. He has a message for them, and I'm working on that for you. I'll have an update on Fox 23 News at 6. Live in Inola, covering news that matters. Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
Yeah, sweetie. You're doing a good job. You just hang on. I got one more little thing to hit. One more little thing, and then we'll take you outside, go potty. So, anyways. Oh, yeah, and the joke was supposed to be, well, you know what we say about the pedos over here at the EOR podcast, and you think, pedos must die, and then I hit... Playoffs?
Playoffs? Don't talk about it.
That's
Playoffs?
the joke.
You kidding me?
Come with me! Come with me! Oh! Okay. Oh.
I hit the gun a little too soon on it. As I'm like, okay, well, that works. That would have been the joke.
I get it. A swerve, okay. You idiot.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was fucking
No,
smooth
it's
as
kinda-
shit.
It's kind of dumb. No.
Oh, it was dumb. All right. The season never ends, folks.
Yeah.
The season never ends.
Football.
We've got the UFL in full swing. Rocks United Football League.
Right.
The games are pretty good,
Formerly
you know.
the XFL.
Yeah, Jake Plummer's kid. He plays for Orlando, and he did a pretty good job today. He won his game. So So we have spring football. Yeah. But what's really making the news is all this
The Patriots playing?
flag football stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Now, flag football is gaining a whole lot more popularity as of late because, some big names are starting to come out
they
playing
suck.
flag football.
And they suck.
They're not bad.
The Olympians are smoking them.
It's becoming a place for second chances for guys who used to be good and guys like RG3.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. RG3 has made the United States flag football team.
Okay.
Robert Griffin III, former Heisman Trophy winner, NFL Pro Bowler, announced on Thursday he's going to be joining the United States national flag football team. He's like, my work is just getting started. I'm excited to work with my new teammates.
Another chance to blow his fucking knee out again.
Yeah, maybe.
That's
no, I don't know, man.
That's the problem with RG3.
I don't know. I think he'll be all right.
He had a lot of high prospects. His knee's just no good. He just blew his fucking knee out 3 times?
Yeah, but that was kind of mismanaged by the Washington Redskins organization. They kind of fucked that guy over. They needed to be a little bit more gentle with him.
Yeah, and turf.
So Griffin, second overall pick in 2012 in the NFL draft, went to the Washington Redskins, winning Heisman Trophy at Baylor, named the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2012 before eventually
his rookie season was
destroyed his knee.
Yeah.
And of course, they didn't keep his backup out on the field there, which should have been Kirk Cousins, I think, is actually would have been his backup.
Where's Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins, didn't he just sign a contract to go play for the Raiders?
He's finessed the NFL his entire career.
Hasn't he, though?
He has finessed the fucking NFL his entire career.
Yeah.
The money that man has gotten paid and the lack of fucking production to justify it is it's staggering.
So, you got guys like Robert Griffin III, Laval Davis, Nicholas Casares.
Okay.
You got Jorge Casuto.
Right.
And that's just about the names I can recognize on this list.
Right.
Wow, there's some other guys on there. Pablo Smith, huh? Bobo Price. I don't know who that is. But I guess everybody plays
Why isn't
it.
that Peyton boy on here?
Where's that Peyton boy? Yeah, Peyton Manning, get your ass out there. But no, you know who's actually hitting the field again?
Oh, yeah, the Manning boy. Not the Peyton boy, the Manning boy.
The Manning boy, yeah. Archie or somebody like that? Yeah. So, you know who is getting out there again, though? Brady and Gronk, baby. Brady and Gronk getting out there on the field, playing themselves some flag football. Here's Brady.
Brady can still fucking...
Getting out of it, throwing it.
That. He can still launch it.
Look at that. Great
Fucking
arm.
dime.
Still got it.
Fucking dime.
Now watch this shit. He's going to go for the extra point. Look at who he's going to find. There
Good
he
God,
is.
Gronk.
There he is. The
Good
Gronk.
Lord. The return.
Gronk.
The return of Brady and Gronk.
And see, this is what I'm
It
loving.
has been prophesized.
This fast-paced flag football. Now you got guys who don't have to go out there and get the shit beat out of them and everything. And guys like Tom Brady can still have a second life in football by playing flag football and everything.
Right, he could.
You know?
Right.
Love to see Joe Montana get out there, 70 years old.
That'd be bonkers.
Just throwing darts to guys. Look at this, man. He's got Alvin Kamara out there. Bang. Right there. Oh, man, look at that flea flicker.
It's a little shorter field. Is that what it is?
Yep, it's just a shorter field. It's shorter. It's narrow. It's really designed to be real fast, high scoring.
Okay.
But look at this, man. Team USA beating the piss out of the
founders.
Founders.
Who's the founders?
This is the one of the teams that has created this 4-team flag football organization, and of course, here's Team USA.
Oh, they're like the founders of flag football.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like a mix mash of different teams from the football organization.
Yeah, let me quickly bring this up for you here. Let's go right here. So yeah, here, this is a good example of it. Let's find 2026 highlights right here.
All right.
So yeah, here you go. Some full flag football highlights. There's other teams that include guys like Logan Paul, I Show Speed. So here's the founders that, of course, you know, which are just like
he played versus Tom Brady.
Yeah,
right.
And these are the guys.
Feud.
Yeah, I think. Do I have a little bit of that going on here in this? Hold on, I think I might have a little bit of it. Yeah, okay. This is still against Team USA. Let me see if I have the one with Logan Paul, because Tom Brady and Logan Paul got into it on the field a little bit.
That was great.
Here we go. The
Tom
Wildcats.
Brady
There
still
you go.
got it. Look at this.
Look at this.
Oh!
Right? Now watch this. I just bang right in his nuts.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Logan Paul gets all pissed. He's like, what are you trying to do? And then they threw the flag on him.
Flag?
Flag? Flag? Flag? Look at Tom Brady, man.
Ooh.
Watch this guy. Watch this guy win multiple flag football championships.
Right.
He's going to do it again. Brady, back to throw. Look at that.
Another 7 rings?
There you go.
Yes.
So there you go,
Yes.
my friends.
I want to see Tom Brady play until he's 90.
Tom Brady has made his triumphant return back to football, it being flag.
Yeah.
So there you go, friends. That's what we got for you tonight.
Good show. Good show.
A big double-decker show. Wow, that
Yeah.
was about a 2-hour-long show.
Hell yeah.
So I'm glad everybody had a chance to ride with us and everything. I know coming up here, not this weekend, but next weekend. Not the upcoming weekend, but the weekend after that.
Yeah.
I think that's when we get ready to go, isn't it?
Is it?
I think
Jesus.
so. It's coming up pretty fast.
The-
So, yeah, we got this one.
This weekend, and then next weekend, and then the weekend
Oh, yeah, that's
after
right.
that.
The week after that. We're at the
So-
tail end of everything there. So, got about 3
in
weeks to go.
3 weeks, there will not be a show.
Yes.
Because we'll be doing Comic-Con stuff, bro.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited for Comic-Con again. I want to
gonna
go
be
watch the
fucking
wrestling
sick.
match. And, of course, because we're VIP, we get to show up early.
Yes.
You know, so I don't know
Front
if they're
of-
doing
front of the line.
ringside seats,
Right.
but I'm going straight to the front of the
straight
line,
to the front
baby.
of the line. We're getting in there first, bro.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So thank you for hanging out with us, and we'll try to get a show out to you
Yep.
next week as usual.
Yeah.